Hello, good morning to each and every one of you. Welcome to Christ Over Coffee. My name is Andrew Dixon, and I would like to welcome you to this very special episode entitled Ever Changing. Today, it is my pleasure to introduce this episode as I will be the only host today. Sister Rosalia has a couple things that she has to take care of, and so I'm here to serve and offer my voice in this particular episode as it pertains to change. In coming up and developing the different episodes each time that we come, we tend to brainstorm and see exactly what we should talk about, who we should interview, and why. And one of the things that kept coming up was the word change. We do, in fact, live in an ever-changing world. And because it's ever-changing, we have to navigate and figure out how to go about our daily lives and adjust and adapt to these various changes. Even when it comes to our own environment, we understand now that there are things that we used to do that we may not have known were negative towards the environment, but now that we know and we understand that climate change is indeed a real thing, that we need to do more environmentally friendly things in order to counterbalance the things that we collectively have done, right? As it pertains to things changing, the economy has changed. I'm sure you know that now when you go to the grocery store. Things don't cost the same that they used to. And when these things happen, they cause us to pivot, right? We have to change how we do things. We have to be smarter in what we buy. We have to differentiate what is a need versus a want. And these things are often uncomfortable. I will be the first to admit that change is not always an easy thing for me, but I understand that when things change, it just takes a little time to take in the information and prayerfully consider how to adapt. And sometimes change can be actually a blessing that we never saw coming. You know, change could mean a new opportunity for a newness to come and just a fresh awakening of things, right? With change, there's an excitement of, okay, this is how things used to be. Now we can allow ourselves to be a little optimistic and say, okay, imagine the possibilities of what could be now. Like, what can we do in this present situation to make a lasting impact? You know, with me being a father, these situations, you know, even though sometimes they aren't easy, they allow us as parents to exhibit, you know, an example of Christ in our homes. It allows us to show our kids resilience, you know, that sometimes in life you have to change course a little bit, you know. And so I'm encouraged because as the communications coordinator for the U.S. province, I'm encouraged by the words of St. Arnold Jansen, our founder. And even though it's been so many years since his passing, I find his influence to be ever present within our faith community. And it encourages me as a communicator to effectively and earnestly convey the gospel and to convey the message of SSPS as effectively as possible. This broadcast in and of itself is an example of his influence on our lives. St. Arnold, he didn't allow the things around him to stop what God was doing in his life. He pivoted in such a way to where he was able to utilize the technology of his day to be an effective minister of the gospel. And so we're honored today to share with you a few quotes from our founder and our foundresses, and many that have gone on to be with the Lord who have made an impact on who we are here as SSPS. As it pertains to communication, we hope that at some point today you would hear something that enriches your life. And if so, and you may need prayer, or maybe you're considering today God's calling on your life, we want you to give us a call at 847-441-0126. Again, that's 847-441-0126. And also, we encourage you to visit our website where you can learn more about what we're doing, where we've been, where we are now, and where we hope to be in the future. And that's www.SSPS-USA.org. Again, that's www.SSPS-USA.org. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters in the faith, let's get to it. So, how was that episode for you? We hope that by hearing just a few of these quotes today and taking some time to just reflect, that this would allow God to touch your heart in a very special way and get you to see that sometimes change and adapting, even through difficulty, can sometimes bring great blessings into our lives, as uncomfortable as these changes often are. Sometimes we may not know where we're going. Sometimes we may not know what we're being called to. But that's one of the great things about this broadcast. It was designed, and we continue to pray over it, because we want to be that companion on your journey of faith. If you feel like God is calling you to missionary service, we want to connect with you. We've already shared previously our phone number and our website. But I want you to also know that we are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And you can find us at these various locations down below me. And all that we ever ask is that you would like, comment, and share what you find on there. But that you would journey with us on social media, because all that we want to do is encourage you in your walk of faith and encourage you on your vocation journey. We still believe that God is calling men and women to religious life. We just want to help you and be alongside you on this journey, in the hopes that you would come and see the wonderful things that are going on here at SSpS. And so if you are a young woman and you feel like God is calling you to missionary service, please give us a call. The number is down below me. We would love to hear from you today. And until next time, remember, we're going to be walking this life one sip at a time. We thank you all so much for joining us today. God bless you and your families. Take care, and may you continue to have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.